Money follows discipline, not feelings. Most people don't realize this until it's too late. They think money comes from intelligence, luck, or opportunity. But money is not emotional. It doesn't care how you feel. It responds to behavior. And behavior is controlled by discipline, not feelings. The average person makes financial decisions based on emotion. They spend when they feel stressed. They buy when they feel insecure. They invest when they feel excited. They stop when they feel tired. Their entire financial life is driven by temporary emotions, and temporary emotions create permanent consequences. Feelings are unstable. They change every day. Some days you feel motivated, some days you don't. Some days you feel confident, some days you doubt everything. If your financial decisions depend on how you feel, your results will always be inconsistent. Discipline removes that instability. Discipline creates structure. It allows you to act the same way, regardless of how you feel. That is power, because consistency is what builds wealth, not intensity. Most people chase motivation. They wait to feel ready before they act. But disciplined people don't wait. They act whether they feel like it or not. They save when it's boring. They invest when it's uncomfortable. They stay consistent when there is no immediate reward. That is why money follows them. Money respects patterns. It respects repetition. It respects control. When you show consistent behavior over time, money compounds in your favor. But when your actions are emotional, money becomes unstable. Think about how most people handle money. When they get paid, they feel good, so they spend. When they feel stressed, they spend again to feel better. When they feel behind, they take risky decisions, trying to catch up. It's a cycle driven by emotion, not logic. And that cycle keeps them stuck. Disciplined people break that cycle. They decide in advance how they will use their money. They create rules. They follow systems. They remove the need to think emotionally in the moment. Decisions are already made. They don't ask, "Do I feel like saving today?" They save because it's part of their structure. They don't ask, "Do I feel like investing?" They invest because it's part of their identity. Identity is stronger than emotion. When discipline becomes identity, everything changes. You stop negotiating with yourself. You stop making excuses. You stop depending on how you feel. You simply follow the system you built. That is where financial control begins. Most people underestimate small decisions. They think wealth is built through big moves, but it's not. It's built through small, repeated actions, saving a percentage every month, avoiding unnecessary expenses, investing consistently, staying patient. These actions are simple, but they are not easy because they require discipline every day. Feelings push you toward comfort. Discipline pushes you toward growth. Feelings want immediate reward. Discipline focuses on long-term results. Feelings say, spend now. Discipline says, build first. You cannot follow both. At some point, you have to choose. Either you follow your feelings and stay where you are, or you follow discipline and change your future. The truth is, most people know what to do. They know they should save more. They know they should invest. They know they should avoid unnecessary spending, but they don't do it consistently. And the reason is simple. They follow feelings instead of discipline. Feelings are persuasive. They sound logical in the moment. I worked hard, I deserve this. It's just one purchase. I'll fix it later. But those small decisions add up. Over time, They create financial instability. Discipline doesn't argue. It doesn't justify. It doesn't negotiate. It simply executes. That is why it works. When you remove emotion from money decisions, you gain clarity. You stop reacting. You start controlling. You see your finances as a system, not as something random. And systems can be improved. Discipline allows you to track your behavior, to adjust your strategy, to refine your habits. It turns money from something unpredictable into something structured. That structure creates confidence. Not fake confidence based on motivation, but real confidence based on control. Control over your spending, control over your saving, control over your investing, and control leads to freedom. Most people think freedom comes from having more money, but real freedom comes from needing less and controlling more. When your discipline is strong, your dependency decreases. You don't rely on external validation. You don't rely on impulse. You rely on structure. That makes you stable. And stability is rare. In a world where most people are reactive, disciplined individuals stand out. They don't panic when markets move. They don't overspend when income increases. They don't quit when progress is slow. They stay consistent. Consistency compounds. That's the part most people ignore. Results don't come immediately. Discipline works slowly, quietly, without attention. But over time, the gap becomes obvious. The disciplined move forward. The emotional stay stuck. Money follows that gap. If you want different results, you cannot keep following the same emotional patterns. You have to build discipline, not for a day, not for a week, but as a lifestyle. Start simple. Decide how much you save. Automate it. Track your expenses. Remove unnecessary spending. Invest regularly. Reduce impulsive decisions. Give yourself time before every purchase. Small rules, strong impact. Over time, these rules shape your identity. You become someone who is controlled, someone who is stable, someone who acts with intention. And money follows that person, not because of luck, not because of talent, but because of discipline. Money follows discipline, not feelings. So the question is simple. Are you going to keep following how you feel? Or are you going to build something that lasts? Calm mind, controlled behavior, consistent action. That's how wealth is built.